Hello everyone, welcome back to City Skylines. And as you can see, over here we have a nice train line going into a passenger area. So also good, passenger station. Got a bypass on it as well, which we haven't yet felt the need to use, but predominantly our industry is going quite well because of what's going on up here. So you can see here there's two storage cargo train terminals, as you can see, next to each other, and cargo is going really out and in of this area really quickly. It's fantastic, and that's really helping industry at the moment. So you can see, look at this great big huge collections of people moving in and out, and all this cargo coming in. So look, you've even got donuts being shipped out as well. Look at that, how cool is that? See? And so these trains are making their way all the way over here. Obviously it goes together to form a single line and then makes their way out to the world. And so our cargo is taken out into the world, you can see here, and coming back in. So that definitely helps things. Now, this is our additional roadage over here. As you can see, it's a little bit dippy here. Should do something about that, really. Doesn't look good design. Now, let's see what's going on here. Operating normally, okay. What is that icon? That. Not enough buyers for products. Okay. So we're going to start building... Oh, line not finished, really? Oh dear, that's not good. So we should probably look at that. Now, you can see over here another area where we've built additional residential areas. And crime rate is high. Okay, so what we should look at doing is placing a police station there to improve the general happiness of everyone. You can see there's a police station there. We've got to place another one somewhere. There we go. So, you know, there's a police station there, police station there. Let's place another one down here. And I think let's have one in the industrial area as well. Now, the fire coverage. You can see fire coverage we've got there. We've got some there. We don't have great fire coverage here. So let's put another fire brigade station there. And then what we'll also do is just put one up there as well. Now it looks like we've broken that connection there. So let's... No, that's okay. That's alright. So you can see this is where all of our rubbish is going. 36% full. And we do have oil power plants down here as well. Now, obviously we do have the ability to build solar power plants should we desire. Obviously we don't have enough money at the moment, but saying that, we do have one over there. So it's a possibility that, you know, obviously 160 megawatts, we can conceivably think about retiring these once we have the money, the 80 grand required to build more of these little buggers. So, you know, we could build another one here, and then, you know, sort of another one further down, maybe down here or something like that, and then keep him away. Get rid of those oil power plants. We don't have to worry about the supplies or any of that sort of stuff. No more room. Let's empty those into other landfills. Now, the only thing that we don't have is any kind of recycling You can see there incineration plants, but we don't have recycling plants or anything like that. And you can see we're getting close to sort of 36,000. We're at 24 right now. So we get a cargo harbour and a harbour. So a cargo harbour might be quite a nice thing to have. So let's see. Let's go and look over here. What's he complaining about? Garbage is piled up. Okay, well, garbage is still being collected. You can see here all the garbage lorries coming through, and all of these things are now in the process of being sorted out. Now, there's only one incineration plant here. So what I think we need to consider doing is another incineration plant there, is maybe have an additional row of incineration plants. Now if we look at this, how much is an incineration? It's 30 grand. Let's put one there and one there. So these incineration plants should hopefully be able to see that they're literally garbage reserves. And that should add to the power as well, which is a good thing. Yeah, see, 4% full, 28, 1%, 37, all sorts of good stuff there. So that's all being done. And it's not too bad under the circumstances. So what I think we might also do is just create an additional road there, like so, and then we create one there. No, that's already occupied, so if we do it there, like that, then what we can do is get some more of these little fellas in, like so. So that gives us a little bit of extra capacity as well. Just so we got more to play with. And then obviously we've got these incineration plants, so we could, if we have the money, consider putting an incineration plant, or sort of maybe two there, sort of one there, or one there, or something like that. Yeah. So I mean, these are options that we can consider. I mean, it's a shame we don't have a recycling plant, but you know, hey ho diddly do. So we are looking at 24,000 people. Okay. Right. So now the problem that we have is that we can't buy any more areas. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the limit we've got at the moment. So we're going to have to start building over here a bit more as well. Now you can see here that we've already started doing some of that building. So you can see more incineration, more garbage down here as well. So let us start creating more places to live along here, I think. Now all we're after is just some simple housing. Doesn't have to be anything special, but we just want people to come in and enjoy themselves. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to create it as just standard housing. Like that. Now, we've got to make sure that we've got the water. So we're going to run water right down the centre, like so. Another one down the centre. And then link those two together. There we go. And we're going to want to do the same here as well. And of course the link like that. So let's see, more roadage is required. Now that's a little bit off kilter, but never mind, it's not, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like that. And then a little bit more maybe that way. Like so. That's not too bad. So let's see, let's go in with more of the housing stuff. Like that. And what we might actually do is just build a little road down to here and a road to there, like that. And then we'll fill that with high residential areas. So, along the rivers here. Now, that's all very good. And let's see, up to there. And also, guys, don't forget that the DLC for this game is being released soon as well. I think September, October, that sort of period. So I'll be looking forward to that. Now, what we are going to do is just to split it up, give a little bit of ease of movement between the areas. We're going to do that. Okay. So that's not looking too bad. Now, let's double check our water. So you can see our water needs to be taken up to about there. And then across to there. Here we go. So looking pretty good, I'd say. Now, what we might actually consider doing... Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take them out, like that, and then just put in commercial areas right at the end. Just so they've got some shops and stuff to, you know, look at and use and all that kind of funky good stuff. Look at that. Look at all those lovely houses. All those apartments, fantastic stuff. Okay, so... Now, the only drawback is that over here, this area here, has not had much investment and not much attention. So, what we need to do is get that over there. Like, I'd say about so. And then, bring it down to earth. I'd say to about there. Now, what that means is that I've screwed up because I probably have put a roundabout there. Sort of like that, maybe. That probably would have been a better option, even though I've got nowhere to really kind of put it because of the train stuff. Something sort of more like that, really. But let's see. So we have it coming from there to about there. It needs to be about there. So let's remove some of this for the moment, and let's just put in a standard roundabout about there, I think. Bosh. Now, what we'll do then is we shall take off some of this like that, and then we shall... What is that? Oh heavens. A metro, a transport hub for the metro and the bus. Oh, glorious, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? See, we can really make use of that. Isn't that great? See? Metro and bus. Just build that to get an idea of what's involved. So there we go. Now, if we look at the metro side of things, here, interesting. See, that's a That's trains, and we want metro, don't we? Now look at that. You see, that is a 6-line metro station. See, that's exactly the kind of stuff that we look for. And then you've obviously got a 4-line metro station. So these are mods that you can get that I have got over the course of time. So this could be a very good thing to have with respect to the buses. But we'll wait and see. Anyway, we'll come back to that. So what we'll do is we'll go onto the highway. Where is it? Highway with sound barrier. There we go. No, wrong way. There we go. And then run it down to there. There we go. Now this is where my... bollocks. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Oh god, what's going on? Ah, stuff's been taken over, that's fine. That's not going to work because it's going to need to be 2 roundabouts side by side, isn't it? Because otherwise, that's not going to work properly. So if we get rid of that, and we get rid of all of this, it's only a single roundabout section there. Now, what we needed was a double roundabout section, but that's kind of that. But it's out of city limits, that's the problem that I've got. Now, I could, obviously, sort of do it that way, but then that's still getting in the way. But what if... Ooh, I've had an idea. What if we were to take train and underground it for that section? So it would have to go like that, and then it would have to come up onto the thing like that. There we go. There we go, an underground rail. How lovely. So now, maybe, we will be able to do something like this in a little bit better way. Now, I'm thinking that, maybe. So if we were to get rid of that one and do that like so, here we go. Then what we can do is we can remove some of this like that, and then we can create more road. I do like that interchange. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful interchange. A really real work of art. Look at that. Anyway, we'll sort that out. Maybe sort of redesign the centre of town for that. So let's go back onto here and go from there to there, and then go from here to there. There we go. And so, off the back of that, you can now see that stuff will occur. We can... You know what? I think what we're going to do is we're going to remove that down to here, and then we're going to put that like that down, like that, so that then we don't have to worry about it getting in the way of the roads. So that should enable us to still operate the good train service there, or the goods train service. Yeah, okay. Now, it could be that we could also do the same with this. Redesign this so it goes underground. Maybe a better option for us under the circumstances. Now, what we've also got over here is a farming area. Now, if we build it out to here, like that, you've also then got these areas that can be built out to here, like so, and then an area that can be built to there. So these areas now have, let's put a oil power plant down here, just so it provides power. Now, let's see. We should probably do something about the type bridge there, but you know, I think it's part of the charm. I don't know about you. So, let's make sure that stuff is still working here, which it is. That's all looking good. And let's take this stuff here, like so, and then we'll bring it round. Oh, sorry, trains. Bring it round like so. We drag it to about maybe there, and then underground it, and then let's see, continue building that way to about, let's just take the snap off there for a second. Oh heavens, like that. There we go. And there's our underground sectioning of the train tracks. So they should then proceed accordingly, and we can continue to build. So we just got to keep an eye on them, make sure that they actually do what it says on the tin. Operating normally, operating normally. Okay. Now, you know what I'm thinking? Remember that road we were looking at? That gorgeous roundabout. See that one? It was that one. See, that's what I'm thinking for a redesign for the town centre. Especially sort of this area here. Sort of in there. So, let's go for it. Let's pause. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete all of this. All of this out here. And remove this. Mass bulldozering. Let's just check our setup. So it needs to be sort of... okay, let's remove some of that. As well, now. Let's see if we remove them then. And then all of this here. Alright, let's see. Oops. Oh well. Right, so let's go back to this. And let's look at that. So maybe it needs to be sort of there. What we could do is, once we placed it down, we could remove that bit at the edge, and so it just carries on onto that. And that might work out. So we've got to get rid of all of this. Just unpause it so it gets rid of all the traffic. One of those. See, so it's got underground, it's got other stuff as well going on. So we'll have to get rid of a lot of this around here. And pretty much most of this. Yep, sorry. So people are going to be unhappy, but at least it'll be temporary. Right, that needs to be emptied. Now, let's see. See, if we put that right in there, like so. There we go. Now, if we then connect that to that, that to that, and then we could connect that to that. But if we were to cut it back by 1, then we could connect that to that. But we'd have to get rid of this. Yeah, screw it, we'll do it that way. Okay. So most of these guys are going to be going up to here because that's the only way they can get a route in. At least for the time being. Which is fine. It's fine. Industry still can continue. But what we need to do is figure out the direction there. So that direction there. There we go. And that one should be going that way. There we go. So that means that these are normal highways. And we should consider taking all of these out. Sorry. And then what we'll do is we shall put a highway. Which direction is that going? Doesn't say, never mind. We can always change it. We'll have to get rid of that. Sorry, fellas. And move that down that way. And that down that way, like so. And then, so that's all going that way. There we go, so they're all running nicely. And going into town. Now, what we'll have to do is we shall have to get rid of this road all the way through the centre. And we're going to need to get rid of all of this. Nothing like a major restructuring, is there? Yeah, screw it. So, let's see, all the way through here. No, you're not going to get to build, sorry mate. That's metros, which we'll revisit. Like so. Right, so here we go, highway. Nice and straight up the centre. And highway. Nice and straight up the centre. So, that one will need to be directional that way. Like so. And then, what we'll need is some kind of roundabout at this end, like that. Because what we want is the ability for those people coming down. Yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be that one. So, let's get rid of some of this. And let's get rid of all of this. Because what I'm trying to do is just essentially make the whole city work a little bit better and flow a little bit better, you know. That's essentially the heart of what I'm doing here. So I'm sure you guys understand. What's that? Firehouse. Okay, well we won't bin that. See, what I want to do is put it about there. I really want to put it about here. So that means if I'm going to do that, then I've got to cut back to about there. See, like that. So that means all of this. And that's the only thing that's annoying, is you can't drag to say demolish all of these areas. That's the, let's just unpause it to get the traffic out of the way. There we go. Yep, sorry firehouse, you've got to go. Ah, screw it, you can go as well. All of this is going. All of this is going. Okay, so maybe now we'll have a better... Let's take that out here. And then... There we go. Okay. So if we put it about... Is this space already occupied? I'm guessing it's that road there. Let's see. Or does it need to go that way? No, it needs to go that way, doesn't it? There we go. Bingo. Now, it will need some readjustment along here. But the point is, also, we've got roads going... no. No, that's not going to work, is it? Because... it's got to go further down that way, isn't it? Damn it. Got to go down to there. So let's get rid of all of this. Right. Okay, so let's try that again. That's better. That's That's much better. Now, what we then shall do is we shall take up that, like this, and then that will run as a highway down the centre, which means we'll be able to get rid of that, which will be much improved. Now, let's see, so this is the direction they're going, yep. The road needs to be... Why is that not working? Okay. I wonder if it's because of that. Maybe if we were to cut that bit out, like so, and then create a new bit, like that. There we go. That's a little bit better. And then it's supposed to be going that way, isn't it? There we go, and then the other one is supposed to be going that way. Yeah, that's right. Like so, good. And then these ones, there's one supposed to be going out that way. So we can conceivably get rid of all of this. Like that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this little fella. And then run a highway down to here. And then curve it round. Like that. And there we go. We have an entrance. And then all we need to do... Oh, fuck it. We have an exit. Bollocks. Arse wank. So what we need to do is get rid of all of that. Like so, but what we need here... So there's the entrance. Like that. There we go. So there's the... But I built it in the wrong direction, so that's why this tool is so helpful. Because then you can change the direction of the roads. And then we'll have this one built out. And if we set it up right, we can connect it to that one. So, let's see. If we put it to there, and then curve it around so it goes to there, can we connect it? No, we can't at the moment. Let's see, can we go back one? And then try and connect it. See, the problem is, right, is if you look, it's the... that thing there. Now, if we go back one, like that, we may have a better option. See, it's still right smack bang in the centre. See, I'm thinking then, if we move it back to there, see, it's still smack bang in the goddamn centre. But if we go up one, like that, we might be able to find that little spot, that sweet spot between the two. Like so. And then like that. And there we have a highway right through the centre of the industrial section. So you can see now it's vastly improved. Things are significantly better. The traffic flow is just massively better. In stuff coming into the industrial areas is just great. We obviously just need to connect some of these roads up, which we'll do. But the flow of traffic has improved vastly. And so that'll be it for this week. We'll see you next week.